Hello, North Georgia. Meteorologist Andrew Wilson here with your weekly weather update. We are starting off today with some cold conditions. This is, of course, Sunday morning. If you're watching this at a later date, know that a lot of the forecast information is still relevant. We like to do these every Sunday and then also on Wednesday so we can keep everybody updated on the forecast for the week ahead. So let's talk a little bit about what we're dealing with right now. Well, it's a lot of sunshine out there, but it is also cold conditions. Taking a look out here across North Georgia, you see that out towards Noonan. They have the blue sky overhead, just a little bit of cloud cover trying to move in right there. You see that cloud cover just kind of streaming in there on the distance, just a little bit, not hindering any sunlight at all. You see it out there towards the courthouse. Beautiful conditions there. Looking out towards North Georgia or across Midtown from our Georgia Tech campus camera, you see that everything is moving smooth there. Beautiful out towards Truist Park, and then when we look out towards the airport, seeing a few clouds pass through there. It's going to be a mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky as we head throughout today, and all that sunshine is going to help these temperatures really go up. Right now we're sitting at 51 as of 11 a.m. here on Sunday morning. As we head throughout this afternoon, these temperatures are going to rise into the 60s, though. We're going to have a really nice warm up. Now, earlier this morning, temperatures were down into the 30s here in the Atlanta area. We were even in the 20s into far north Georgia, up into those higher elevations of the mountains. Very cold, but again, we are warming up very nicely. The winds that have been out of the northwest, they're going to switch a little bit more out of the south, and we're going to have a nice warm up again, not just for today, but the next few days. It's nice to have calmer winds, too. We had such strong wind yesterday. We had the wind advisory in place, and man, it was really howling at times, but the wind really calmed down just last night. And when we talk about calm winds and clear skies like we had last night, it makes for a cold evening. And that's why it was so cold when you woke up this morning. Now let's take a look at the temperature trend here as we've headed throughout the last 30 days. You notice that we've been hanging out pretty much right around average for the most part. We've had some above average days over the last few days. For yesterday, we did hit 66 for the high. For today, we're going to be even warmer. Going to have, again, that nice warming trend just continuing as we head throughout the next couple of days. We're going to have those temperatures again rising up into the 70s by the time we head into tomorrow. Should be a nice warm day there. Looking out at satellite and radar, again, not having anything in the way of rain anywhere near us. You look over towards the Nashville region. They do have a little bit of shower activity in Middle Tennessee. Looks like that is trying to head into our direction, but we have such dry air in place. Humidity is so low right now that it's just going to eat away at any moisture that tries to come down into our region. We'll still get some cloud cover from this, but we are not going to get any rainfall for today or for tonight. Now I want to take a wider look across the United States. I want you to see how quiet it is. Really not a lot of activity going on here across the U.S. Yes, we do have a little bit of shower activity, again, in Middle Tennessee up into Kentucky, and then you see some of that up towards the Dakotas and into Montana, up into Washington State, seeing some showers, but for much of the United States it's quiet, but another system is setting up here just off the coast of California that's going to impact them. Now, we're going to have a lot more activity here across the U.S. as we head throughout this week, especially here in the southeast. We have a lot of shower activity that's going to be possible for the middle to end of the week, so make sure you download the 11 Alive app, a great tool for whenever you're on the go. You can check the forecast, check the radar right there, always in your pocket, and be able to check what the temperatures are doing. Notice as we head throughout today, again for Sunday, temperatures rising into the 60s. You can also send in your Weather Wow moment and then watch the newscast live right there at your fingertips. So let's say you're out and about, but you wanted to still catch what the news was showing. You can watch it right there from your mobile device. And also, you have the ability to watch extra news and weather updates like the one you're watching right now. We also have our 11 Alive Plus streaming app. The Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV products all have the 11 Alive Plus app. You can catch the newscast whenever it's convenient for you. Let's say you woke up one morning and it was 7:30 and you said, well, darn, I missed the news this morning. I wanted to catch what Aisha, Cheryl, and Chesley were talking about and Crash. Well, now you can go back and watch the newscast whenever it's more convenient for you. Again, the 11 Alive Plus app, a great tool. You can also catch weather updates like the one you're watching right now, right there on the 11 Alive Plus app. Let's head throughout the forecast track as we move throughout today. Again, temperatures are going to be rising into the 60s here. It's going to be a nice warm day. And notice that we're going to have lower to mid 60s, going to have a bit of cloud cover, a partly cloudy sky overhead. And then we move into tonight, going to have that cloud cover just kind of stick around just a bit. Going to be partly cloudy and temperatures are going to be dropping down into the 40s. It is going to be a warmer evening compared to what we had just last night where those temperatures were down there into the 30s. We move into the afternoon on Monday. The temperatures are going to rise rise back into the lower to mid 70s. It is going to be a very warm day. A lot of sunshine out there. Should be beautiful. And you'll want to enjoy the weather on Monday because as we head throughout Tuesday, everything's going to change. We're going to have a lot more cloud cover build in by the time we get to 1:30 a.m. on Tuesday. Notice a little bit of shower activity. Going to have a slight change for rain throughout the day on Tuesday. A lot of cloud cover and temperatures. They're still going to be warm into the 70s and upper 60s, but it's just not going to be as nice outside. It's going to be real gloomy. So if you can take off from work tomorrow, I suggest do it. It's going to be so nice. Plan some outdoor activities. Maybe even have a lunch outside if you can't have tomorrow off from work. And then we move into Wednesday. Notice that we do have temperatures rising to 70 for the high. But we're going to have scattered showers and storms mainly towards the very end of the day, early hours of the evening. We're going to have a cold front move through, and you see the effects of that cold front for Thursday and Friday, where we're going to have highs only into the 50s. The good news is it isn't going to be very cold in the overnight time frames because we're still going to have a lot of cloud cover and a lot of moisture in the air, and that's going to stop the temperature from really dropping down into the 30s as we head throughout the morning time frames. There as we head into the end of the week. Now you have the slight change for rain there on Tuesday. Looking at Wednesday, 60% chance for rain. That's mainly for the very end of the day. A majority of Wednesday, we're not going to have rain, but that's going to be for the late afternoon, early evening. Moving into Thursday, still a slight chance for rain in there. Some models are showing that Thursday will be drier, while others are starting to show a little bit of shower activity. So we're keeping the rain chances low there for now. But know that you may see Thursday's rain chance fluctuate a little bit over the next couple of days. And then on Friday, there's going to be another system that moves across the southeast, bringing us more rainfall. Some weather models are trying to say that that system gets out of here by Saturday and we get a drier Saturday, but some are showing some rain. So in the 7-day forecast, you're going to see some rain chances. And this is one of the models that's trying to show some of the rain here as we head into Saturday. Let's look through Forecast Track. First of all, we get into Tuesday, we'll have a slight chance for rain. There you see the shower activity by the time we get to about 5:30 p.m. And then we move into Wednesday. Here's that cold front that I was talking about. Look at the timestamp at the top right corner of your screen. This is by 8 o'clock. You see the scattered showers and storms that are going to be moving across the region. The wind switching out of the northwest, bringing in a cooler air mass. This one weather model keeping us drier for Thursday, but a lot of cloud cover. We're going to continue on with the clouds, whether we have rain or not there on Thursday. I think we still could end up with a spotty shower or two, so that's why we have the rain chance in the forecast. And then we head into Friday, and there's that widespread rainfall again starting to move across the region. And then this model tries to keep the rain in for Saturday as well. This is as of midnight, heading from Friday into Saturday. And some of these showers could linger on into the morning time frame. So still some uncertainty there for Thursday and Saturday. I do think we're going to get the rain on Friday, and I do think we're going to get the rain on Wednesday. The amount of rain we get is going to be anywhere from 1/2 of an inch to 1 inch of rain. These darker blues, that's going to be around 1/2 of an inch. Where you're seeing the brighter blues up here into far north Georgia, that's where we could get up to 1 inch of rainfall. Now we are behind for the month for rain now. We did have a couple of dry days here over the last really week to 2 weeks. And with that being said, we have fallen back behind by about 1/4 of an inch, a little less than 1/4 of an inch behind on rainfall now for the month of February. But we do have a lot of opportunities here as we head throughout the last few days of the month, and I think we are going to see that correct a bit. As far as rainfall for the year, notice that we are ahead for that. We had a very wet January, so we're not hurting for rain by any means. And actually, we've had a ton of improvement as far as the drought is concerned because of all the rain that we've had within the past really couple of months. We only have abnormally dry conditions now into far north Georgia, and I would imagine that as we head throughout the next 2 weeks, we'll see that trim back, and it may even disappear completely thanks to the rainfall that we've had in more recent days. We may end up seeing abnormally dry conditions just disappear completely there from the northern portions of the state. Looking across the southeast, you notice that we don't even have severe drought we don't have any extreme drought to exceptional drought left over. We still have some severe drought into far north Mississippi, but remember, we had exceptional drought towards the end of 2023, stretching from eastern Texas all the way up through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, even in parts of North Georgia. We had a ton of drought, but because of all the rain that we've had here in North Georgia in January and February and what we've had across the southeast, because it wasn't just Georgia that benefited from that rainfall, it was the entire southeast, we have seen tons of improvement. Here's some of those wetter days that we've had so far this year. Notice that we've had 2 days pick up more than 2 inches of rainfall. These days, also, both of these days, gave us more rain in one day than what we had in our highest rainfall day in 2023, which was only a little over 2 inches. We got 2¼ there on February 12th, and then 2¾ of an inch of rain as we headed throughout January 9th. So yeah, we've had really wet conditions this year, and it's really helped to push back those drought conditions. 7-day forecast shows as we head throughout the next week, we will have dry conditions for Sunday and Monday, but then you see those rain chances again for Tuesday, that higher chance for rain Wednesday. There's those temperatures falling down on Thursday, and then the rain chances ramping back up Friday with that next system and cloud cover, and a slight chance for rain still sticking around as we head into Saturday. So I always like to give an idea on what we can expect from day 8 through day 14 beyond the 7-day forecast. It's looking like above average temperatures. That would be temperatures into the upper 60s, lower 70s for highs as we head throughout that first full week of March. So it's looking like we are going to start off March with a warm trend, and then also a wet trend. Above average rainfall is going to be possible in that time too, from day 8 through day 14. So similar to what we have here for this next week, looks like is what we are going to have here as we head throughout the next 2 weeks even. Looking at the Peach State outlook all across the state of Georgia, you see that temperatures are going to be in the 70s here for tomorrow, 70s again for Tuesday, but we are going to have increased cloud cover, and the cloud cover continues to increase there on Wednesday. Not everybody's going to have rain on Wednesday. Some of them are going to have rain overnight here in Atlanta. I think we're still going to get our storms before the sun sets. We're going to get some of those storms at least. The rain will then continue on into the evening, and then these spots that you see that are just dealing with the cloud cover on Wednesday, they're going to get their thunderstorm possibility overnight Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And then looking at your weekend getaways, this is for next weekend. So if you're planning any big trips, unfortunately, it's looking like it could be kind of wet for next weekend across much of the southeast, including here in the Atlanta area, especially for Friday and Saturday. Remember, we're expecting that system here in Atlanta for Friday to bring much of the rain. Some of that could linger on into Saturday. You see that we're expecting that there across much of the southeast, and then drier finally by the time we head into the Monday, with the exception of Destin, which could still be dealing with some shower activity. And then finally, your Georgia State Park forecast. If you're planning on doing any hiking tomorrow, it's going to be a beautiful day for it, especially those overlooks higher up, maybe up towards Amicalola Falls, closer on to Springer Mountain there in the start of the AT. And then heading up towards Cloudland Canyon should be absolutely stunning. If you're headed up towards Tallulah Gorge, any of these spots really. If you plan on doing any hiking tomorrow, make sure you pack plenty of water though, because it will be a warm afternoon. You're not necessarily going to be sweating a bunch, but temperatures into the 70s for highs should be a nice day with all that sunshine too. So that's it for our weekly weather update for today. Again, we like to do these every Sunday and Wednesday. Don't forget that you can catch meteorologist Nicole Hartford this evening. She's going to be on this tonight, and then meteorologist Chester McNeil will be on tomorrow morning. You can catch meteorologist Melissa Nord every afternoon at 4 o'clock, giving an update on the forecast there Monday through Friday, that is. And then Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb will be in for Monday evening. I hope everybody has a wonderful week ahead of them, and we'll continue to keep you updated on everything right here at 11 Alive.